Hey, what's going on? So this is my very first video log. Let's see, it's January 4th, 2016. It's a Monday. It's my first full day back from winter break. I got to spend a week in Arizona. It was my first Christmas back home since moving to Los Angeles. I spent, after that I came back, did a rehearsal right when I got back into town at Trader Joe's with Mariel from Intermediate Playhouse West, and actually saw Adam Scott at Trader Joe's. That was really cool. And then right after that I left and went to Salt Lake City with Steven Shapiro and his girlfriend Yelena. A 12-hour drive. Got there 2 days before New Year's, and then celebrated New Year's with a house full of people and a beautiful home in Salt Lake City, and then went snowboarding for 2 days. It was amazing. Park City. Then came back. Came back last night, and that was about 24 hours ago. So yeah, I've been in Los Angeles for a year now. I'm in class, I'm auditioning. I've learned a ton. Yeah, I don't know. Playhouse West is going great. I just finished my second scene in Intermediate today, so that was fantastic, studying the Meisner method. And check my phone real quick. Texting this girl Stephanie, who I met at my brother's wedding. Anyway, I got a dirty room right now. It's full of clothes and books and papers and stuff like that. I need to go through it and clean it. I just haven't had a second to do it. And I'm also working on a deadline self-tape that's due at 11 o'clock tonight for a feature film called Ghost Busting. But I need a reader, and I don't have a reader. My friend Jaden Alda is going to come over at 11 p.m. I'm sorry, no, like, he can get over here by like 10 p.m., but it's due by 11, so I don't really know what to do. So yeah, that's funny. Stephanie, we're just talking about. She asked me if I ever ended up moving, because we hung out after my brother's wedding back in April, and it's now January, so that was a long time ago. It's probably May we hung out. It was in May. I was in beginner for Playhouse West. What else? It was cool today. Had class, got out at 3, went to Trader Joe's, got some groceries, came home, ate some food, talked to my roommate Christopher Labadie about writing and his process and stuff like that. That was cool, because I'm trying to write this road movie script right now, and honestly I'm going to take any advice I can from writers on how to start a script and write it, because although I know exactly what the story is, all I need to do is sit down and write it, I'm kind of wondering on processes like spending 15 minutes here or a 3-hour chunk there or something like that. So yeah, I can't help but like look at the screen and see myself instead of like looking at the camera to look at you guys, which is where I should be looking. So yeah, and then after that, let's see, I talked, had a couple phone calls, talked with my buddy Corey, I always mispronounce his last name, Onerheim. Had a nice conversation with him. We talked about potentially doing drop-offs this week. And then had a nice long conversation with Jaden today about all kinds of stuff. He's doing great. We talked about everything from managers to auditioning to what kind of envelopes to put our headshots in when we're dropping off materials to casting offices. But it's really, I love my conversations with Jaden and Corey and everybody really, because we're always just trying to figure out how we can break into this film industry, you know, because it really is such a hard thing to break into, because there's just so many actors trying to break into it. And everyone's got a different way that they think is a good way to do it. You know, some people tell you stay in class and just keep going to classes. Some people say, you know, you got to go to casting director workshops. Some people say that you have to know the right people, so getting in front of casting directors and stuff like that. So, you know, there's just all kinds of ways to make it, I guess, and it's fun talking about them and figuring out the new strategies and the strategies that seem to work and stuff like that. What else is there? Spent a lot of money on my snowboard trip. Spent a lot of money. And I still got to pay for a traffic ticket for doing an illegal U-turn back in August. And then also there's a couple classes starting up that I really want to take. There's this film lab for Playhouse West that has to do with just basically learning how to make movies that I really want to take. And there's also, I really want to take Killian McHugh's commercial workshop, because I have friends that have taken it that are just, they rave about it and say it was so good. And you know, back in December I got really close with that Toyota Prius commercial. I got really close to the Toyota Prius commercial. I was on Strong Avail, and I didn't get it. And after that I was like, wow, like if I'm getting this close by just flying by the seat of my pants, maybe taking you know, the best commercial class in town could push me over the top and help me book some commercials and stuff, which would be really nice, because having that commercial money could really loosen things up for me as far as the acting goes, and being able to put all my time into that and into auditioning. So, what else? Working at P.F. Chang still, but I haven't worked in 2 weeks. I go back in on Thursday. I got a cool new schedule now. It's only Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights, and Monday nights. I get to throw them that one in there, which is nice because I only work 4 nights a week, and it's kind of sad, but that can pay my bills, because my bills are just so light. I pay $450 rent to live in this living room that you can't see, but it's a living room, and $200 on my classes. I spend $250 a month on my life coach, which I'm kind of, it's great. She's amazing. Giovanni Washington. If you ever meet her, she's an absolutely incredible human being. But I just don't know if that money is best spent right now doing that. Because money's tight, I guess. That's what I'm getting at. What else do I spend money on? Food. I shop at Trader Joe's. I spend probably about $60 to $70 a week on groceries. Gas. It's probably about $100 a month. I know there's some other bills in there. My cell phone's $80 a month. Electric bill ends up being like $30 a month with cable. So yeah, my bills are super, super tiny. So I don't have to make that much money to support myself, which is awesome. But at the same time, I don't have any money and I live in a living room. So it'd be really nice if I could figure something out. And yeah, I think 2016, you know, could be the year that happens. But yeah. I don't know. Anyway, it's about 10 minutes, so I'm going to let you guys go. This is my first video log. I'm super proud of it. Thank you guys for watching if you made it this far. And we'll see you on the next one.